Good morning, everybody. Bright and early. It was a long, busy day. Sorry it's so late, but y'all get to wake up to a pleasant video, I guess, or feed. More information, more questions, and it's our right to know. Everybody needs to understand that it is their right. As a Mescalero Apache, it is our right. And hopefully, you all will start to take that back. Again, I have to be in my car because traveling reasons. But anyway, let's get started with IHS again. I have some important questions. Miss Helen Chavez. I would like to know why Miss Helen Chavez was sent to ACL for 2 months. During this time, Miss Rainey Anjadi was acting COO and doing a great job. And then all of a sudden, one day she was no longer COO, and Helen returned from the ACL after her 2-month training. Who all went and assisted during this training? So she was trained and came back and was put in above Rainey as COO, acting. Miss Chavez, if this is wrong, please correct me, because this is all, just people talking. Who knows how much of this is true? But we need to know. So why would Helen be put above Rainey? Why do we hire people for a position they should be qualified for, that they applied for, and then train them after they're hired? We do it all the time. They did it with me. I was hired for the court, but they sent me down to child support with my little 3-minute interview, and then I just trained from there, written up for listening to my assistant supervisor, to her directive, and then written up for that. But who else do we do that for? Sharon. We do it for Sharon. We brought her in during her little trial. She was in litigation, and we brought her in and trained her after we hired her. I believe it was Miss Henrietta Desiderio that trained her. Correct me if I'm wrong, because again, I'm just wanting to know what all these crazy rumors are. Jamie Valdez is just, this one just blows my mind. I just can't get this. I can't wrap my fingers around how we are going to bring a housekeeper. And if you have the qualifications for this accounting position, please let me know, because from what I understand, you have no experience. But I could be wrong. You could have a degree. You could have tons of experience, years of experience, because like our tribal accountants that we have right now, all those ladies there, for years they've been there, years, devoted lots of time. But it sounds like we're catering to Sharon and Jamie. We brought them in after Frizzell fired Sharon, didn't want her. We brought her in. Then she brought her little pet and is now creating this hostile work environment down there. Accounting ladies, speak up. Let them know. You have more backing now. We're here. We're going to help. This is going to end. You got to stop allowing them to put people above you in experience and have you train them. The nerve of them to make you train them just for them to turn around and treat you like this. Who else did we do this for? Frizzell. We brought him in as COO, and they came and did the whole 2.5 week training. Man. You know, I was terminated, so I'm going to go and apply over there. I got 2.5 weeks I can donate to get trained to run that casino, travel center, Ski Apache. Why don't I get to do that? Oh, I already did. Oh, you put me in child support until I spoke up, until I wrote my letter, and then you get rid of her. Miss Kylina, how is your job going? Are you already experienced, or are they training you now? These are good questions, people, because these people are in charge of really big things, and we're not hiring people who are already qualified. We're just hiring friends, family, and training them after we hire them. How is that okay, Gabe, Nelva? Lauren. How did Lauren get his position? What is he called now? Tribal Administrator? Do you know what that entitles, Lauren? I hope so. A lot of things happened yesterday, this past week for us. We're really excited. Things are finally going to get going. I hope. People keep mentioning how much power our council has. Why don't I mention that? Because I don't know. No. Because they don't know. But I hope, after having in hand and actually seeing things today, that they go by our tribal constitution, by our tribal codes. I hope that they read up on Article 8, the legislative department. I hope they read up on Article 10, vacancies and removal from office. Article 2, powers of the tribal council. 11. And Article 21. Read this, you all. Read it. I'm not just sitting here fussing for nothing. I'm not just saying things. These are important. And I keep addressing you all because it still continues to carry on as though you all don't know your constitution and your codes. I'm not sure if maybe they don't put those, these books in there where you have your meetings and they just leave it by Nelva for Nelva to explain. But no, go get a book and read it. We elected you all because we felt you knew our codes, our laws, how to enforce them, how to represent us properly. Utilize our codes for our benefits to help us prosper. I'm not understanding how you don't see the importance, how you don't see all that is going on and not utilizing this book And Nelva, I sure hope we look into Nelva. Nelva needs a whole another section just for her, a whole week. But I hope that we look into general counsel, COVID relief chief officer, or whatever these names she's creating. Oh my goodness, Nelva. Oh my goodness, Nelva. Y'all better look into Nelva, because she's supposed to be sitting there advising them on our laws. I'm pretty sure that's what we hired her for. But who knows with this general counsel title what she is. I mean, what she has in her mind. But I sure hope that everything is reviewed, investigated of all her doings, because she sat there knowing this, knowing our Constitution and knowing our codes, and allowed all of this to go. Our election board. It's time for them to move on. If not, then they need to explain how this happened. We've been asking and asking for months. Answers, nothing. General meeting, nothing. But you sit in meeting after day, every day, and never update us. Imagine if you could have just asked your people about all these laws you're doing and changing from us illegally. I wouldn't be sitting here just pulling out all this, allowing. We just sat here and look at all this. One time you speak up and man, you're flooded. You're flooded and almost overwhelmed by this sickening way our leader is running our tribe into the ground. I hope all you fans are watching. I hope you stay tuned. Everyone keeps saying, shame on you, shame on you. Shame on you. You better learn your codes. Do you realize that every year, $5 million is put away for us? For us. I believe if I'm wrong, please correct me, counsel. Anyone in accounting, let me know if I'm wrong, okay? Because these are all just numbers people tell me. Where does that go if we're not getting our tribal dividends? How long has it been since we have had a tribal dividend? How many years? We've had COVID relief money. Don't let those get mixed up with you, because those are different. We have entities that bring in money, lots of money. Why do we not receive any of that? And just Warner, why are all these other people benefiting except us? Us, Apache people. Why are my people still in tents, sheds, cardboard boxes on the side of the road in Ruidoso, Tularosa? Look into housing. Go in there. Not with Sharon and Jamie. Get rid of those ones. Get them out of here. Get them out of here. And go into housing and look into it. See what happened to all our money. See why we have nobody in homes yet. Gabe, how many homes have you built? How many homes have you put our people in? Because you have the great Wendell Chino behind you on your Facebook. He provided homes for his people. What have you done? What have you done for your people? All of you, sit there and look at all of you just praising on him. All of you, sit back and look at all the things he's done for you, not for his family, for you. I hope all my favorite fans are watching me. The important ones: Gabe, Nelva and Tyner, Frizzell, Sharon and Jamie, Helen. Look into our slot techs. Look into our slot machines. And if this is happening at the travel center, people are just super lucky, then it could happen anywhere. Let's look into that. Let's look into these things that our people are telling us. Tomorrow's a big day. I really, really hope to see council move in a big way, in a positive way. Because we put you there, except Dorlin, but we put you all there. But Dorlin being in that position, being put in that position, and that's not the first time you're there. You should know our codes and our Constitution. So you as well, whether we put you there or not, or you're there illegally, however, you're there. All of you should be looking into this book and this Constitution and utilizing it. Stop letting him rule you. Stop letting Nelva mislead you. They're turning all of you into criminals. Holding these illegal meetings, allowing them to do all this stuff. Why? When you have everything you need right here that tells you clear as day, right and wrong. We have a mom who is really sick right now. Her son is Michael Big Mouth. This mother has written letters for her son to come home. He is living in Windy Point, I believe, with his girlfriend. They've been together for quite a while. And I'm not sure of all his charges, but I do know that he served half his time in another state, away from his homelands. Okay? All these other people get away with everything. This boy is following your ridiculous rulings that you set forth on him. You all need to get Judge Dahl out of here. She sits there and changes our codes as she pleases. Violates our people's rights. Our people's rights. She violated mine. I posted it for you all to hear for yourself. Because I speak my beliefs. Because I call them out on their BS, that they're full of it. That they shouldn't be there. That they have no business bringing in all these people and allowing them to change our laws without even asking us. All of us, even the idiots that think this is okay, should have been asked. But this is how we've been going along so long, just accepting it. Voting on who fed us the best. And then you're sitting there months later when they're full and you're not. Tell them to come feed you again since you voted for them. Their enchilada plate or their burritos or their stuffed fried bread. Oh, they have a soli. Did you sit down and talk with them and ask them what they're going to do for us? Not just you, for all of us. All of you, when it comes time for election, don't just go and eat and say, dang, that was good, they were so nice, and then just put that little mark there. Talk to these people. If they want to set up these big old food booths, they're inviting you to sit down and eat and chat with them while you eat. I'm assuming that was the purpose of this when it first started. Ask them questions. Ask them about this book. Just the basics of our rights. Ask them about those. Council, VP, Mr. Aguilar, General Counsel, whatever you are, Nelva. In my mind, in my eyes, nothing. Nothing. You sat there and allowed all of that to take place. So it has to make you wonder why. I hope you all move in a big way tomorrow. It affects our rights. You took an oath. You remember the oath you took to your people. Uphold that oath. Stop breaking your oath. All these people that have charges for and fines and probation or whatever for violating curfew, you better fight it. If we can have our conservation officer go hunting, do a bonding trip and go hunting while we're sitting at home on lockdown, or we can have a council member throw a party and almost get arrested. I don't understand the almost. I don't understand why he did not get arrested. Then you all better fight it. There is no reason for you all to have to pay these fines. Anything, any kind of probation, nothing for this curfew. No, it just isn't right. We have people out there taking professional pictures during our lockdown. All these people have rights to go all over our land. And sure, it's their land too. But why couldn't we, and why did they get to? And then now we have to answer to it. Wendell did not kick people off of our res, our people. He had a heart. He had a heart. He knew his book. He knew our laws. He understood our sovereignty. So it still bugs me You know, because Wendell would never have done that. Allowed a mother and her babies to be banished. And she's not the first. We have another mother with 2 tribal children that was banished because her husband did wrong. And she reacted. Now the second one I'm talking about is my friend Tree. Tree and her babies just had to up and leave in hours, literally hours. It took me a long time to try and get her some help, and we never did. We never really did anything, got anywhere. She was completely violated of any rights. As a Apache mother of 2 children, she has 2 children here, and that was not considered. We allowed 3 well, Gabe says 3, but I'm not sure, but 3 cowardless, just cowardly, not cowardless, cowardly people to write letters, lies, out of jealousy because they couldn't have their little boy stay home with them. And then now look, still not home. It should have been the other way. The first situation, the adultery should have been handled. In that one, they were married, the first people, the first mother and 2 children. This situation, nobody was married. Nowhere in here does it say that you can be banished for fornication. But it just goes to show that nobody is using this book over there in that office. So let's fix all this and fix all the wrong. Just fix it. All these years, this criminal just kept on going. So let's fix it. Let's bring Michael home for his mother to help her. Go up to that court and tear it apart. Look at all they have. Talk to some of that staff. They'll help you. They will help you. I'm telling you, you got some good staff. They just need the right leaders. Just need to get rid of all these bad people. I have people that need to talk to me. You can call me here on Messenger. You can call me at my home, 2747. And if you want my phone number, I'll give you that. Any of my people want to call me, any more of you anyway, because man, I don't know how the rest of you got my number. And it's fine. I'm really glad you did. But you call me 973-3256. You call me and we can talk. You let me know all the things that you've heard that we need to find out about. This mom, Michael's mother, do you know that she doesn't want to ask anymore? She's so afraid. This is why I'm talking about this banishment. This lady is so afraid that if she keeps bugging for her son to come home and help her, that they're going to banish her because she's not from here. And she don't live on our reservation, but she don't want to be banished from it. Her grandchildren are here. But none of these people consider that. We need people in our top positions who have a heart, who have a brain, who understand what our sovereignty means, where it came from. We just need to get these people out, and hopefully tomorrow we'll start seeing some movement from you all. Hopefully tomorrow I can do a little earlier post, maybe 2. You all sleep good tonight. And the rest of you, when you wake up and watch this, enjoy. Listen to it. Listen to it. Read those articles. All of you, not just the council, all of you. So you can understand what's going to take place, I hope. If they go by this, it should take place. So let's see. God bless you all. Keep speaking up and fighting for your people. We can't quit. We got to keep going. They're not quitting. They're fighting hard to hide this. And you all have no idea. But I have not even begun. There is so much more. So much more. Mr. Aguilar, Miss Cervantes, Mr. Cervantes, Frizzell, you all watch and pay attention. These next few days are really important for you all. Your reign of crime, whatever it is, all of it, it's done. I will talk to you all tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon, sometime. But we will talk again. God bless y'all. Proud day to be Mescalero Apache. Remember, every day is.